Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And running with power here. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a first and 10 at their own 24. Love from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll break the huddle, send three receivers left, one to the right on 2nd and 5. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It's Dillon again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Real quick, dog red. Here we go, set. Here, 33, yellow. Set.
Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Fight, 6. Set, hot. 12, 10, blue, 32. Smash, red. Ready, ready.
Throwing. Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The tackle by Quay Walker.
Goff going to shift him around.
Let's let's five.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
14. Oh, yeah, you got it. We're good. Orange. What's that?
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
76, tell him. 76. Hard ball.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Love now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Black, yellow, 22. Needle blue. Check, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Blue striker. Here we go. 45, red, yellow. Black shot. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Savion Williams, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Daniel Carlson set to
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Goff now looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Goff now looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. Now Love. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers! Savion Williams with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action.
Daniel
Carlson now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, lift!
That's another Detroit Lions.
To throw is gone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Out of the gun, gone. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Goff looking to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Here's Love. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Black, 95, blue striker. Black ultra, red, yellow. Cut.
Looking to throw. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's now 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Working free to drop it for the sack there was Amari Barno. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
22. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Hold on.
Back to throw, Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Savion Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
22. Daniel Carlson set to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Watson. Now he'll tuck this and run. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He'll try to do it himself, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Drill green. Seal black.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
6, mega. Green jack. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
50, blaster, 6. Black shot. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Final play of the half, Love. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed.
So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Lions 22. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Down, field, smash, red, yellow.
Operating from the gun. Love. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
a gain of 22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
95. Ready?
Looking to throw. Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw is Watson. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they work this out past the 25. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Now Watson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incomplete.
It's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
And the Lions
18 rattling, 18 rattling.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Watson looks to throw again. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Black 40. Needle, blaster, 6. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Fight, 60. 6 blue, fight, claws red. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
10, back, ultra. Drill, red, yellow. 10.
Love. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Packers. Savion Williams, 78 yards. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to
Following the
kick off.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
No gain on the play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Fights forward at the 20. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To throw now. Here's Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
And the Packers 1st down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Bayshaw Turton, 66 yards. And the Packers continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
There he goes again, and he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 152 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Watson now to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back now at Ford Field. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And he'll go down inside the...